Yo, today I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to make beats for LAZER DIM 700, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the melody. First thing I laid down here was this. This is like the main part of the melody here. And so the preset is in Purity for this. It's called Start Theme in GM Normal. Purity is like the #1 plugin for these kind of beats, and there's also some expand sounds that they use. And then there's literally no effects on it. Alright, and so the next thing I did was I just layered those exact notes, like a pluck kind of sound. When you're making melodies, just honestly like going up one semitone is usually how it's done. I usually just go up one semitone for the root notes and then just have a catchy top line. And then so the presets in Purity, this is Ice Rain and GM Normal, and there is just a flanger on those. Alright, and then I added this pad. It's just following the root notes. Sounds like this. It's just super repetitive, and the preset is Marine and Slow Synth, and there's just an EQ cutting out some of the low. Alright, and then so I layered that with like another like kind of sweeper pad almost. And then in Purity, that's Rhizodic pad and Slow Synth. And for effects, there's just an EQ on it. Alright, then so I started adding some counter melodies. Sounds like this. That's old analog and lead synths Purity. And then so for effects, it's just an EQ on it. Alright, and then so for these sounds, I actually didn't use Purity. I used this Secret Stash kit. I don't really use any other one-shots from here, but the leads I really like, so I'll be using them for counter melodies a lot for this kind of sound. And then so there's no effects on it, but I think the like one-shot itself has effects on it. But all I put on it was a EQ. Alright, and then so finally for the last piece of melody here, it's just this like hitting on the one, and that's just another lead from the one shots here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play the melody for you guys so you guys can just hear what the melody sounds like by itself. So to start the drums, all of the drum sounds here are from it's from this kit right here. This kit, I literally just found it on Reddit. This kit got like everything you need when it comes to the like drum sounds you need. So I got this clap. So yeah, kind of an unconventional clap pattern, I guess. Like I really wanted to get the drum bounce like unique and like different for this beat, so I was just kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, I was just kind of just placing stuff and just going with what sounded cool. So I put down this hi-hat. I put down this snare. And then I added like the like plug crash you hear a lot. And then I added this open hat. And then this chant. I added this like this actually from a Benji Cold kit, but you can find this perk in like every drum kit ever. Now I went to the 808, and this is where it gets fun. I'm not gonna lie, the 808s are so fun to make for beats like this. So I just grabbed the most like absurd sounding 808 I could find and laid down this this pattern. When it comes to making 808 patterns for these kind of beats, you don't have to like, You don't have to always follow the root notes. Like there's some beats where they do. Just play around with it, like play with different notes, see what sounds good. Adding these like little like hits right here, like how you hear it, like see like that little pause. Adding that throughout the pattern will help you get that like dark plug like just feel to it. I don't know. And then all I did was I just grabbed another 808 so it doesn't get too repetitive. This is actually I think it's like a sub. But yeah, it's literally the same pattern, just a different 808. And so yeah, I added just one more counter snare here. But yeah, so that's all the drums. I'll go ahead and play the drums by themselves so that you guys can hear it. All right, here's what the drums sound like. So like it's just really important to get the bounce down with like the perks and the open hats. Like just get creative with the bounce, you know. Like making this beat, I literally muted the melody and made the drums like by themselves. I think I only had like one melody layer and just like made the drums by themselves just so I could really get the bounce down for it. So for mixing, I put my 808 preset on it, just turn it up, make it loud. The rest is just pretty, you know, normal leveling. And yeah, and then I just put a master preset on it. Simple. And then from there, I just added my tag and some goofy like sound effects you'll hear a lot in beats like this. I'll play them like so you can just hear them.
The witness. Beats.
Yeah, and then for arrangement, it's really simple. I would say like the melody is probably more important to help the beat not get boring. Usually you hear the drums playing throughout like the whole beat. These beats are like just fun. Like you can break a lot of rules when you make them. There's not a lot of rules to even follow. That's why I like making these beats so much. So fast BPMs, I would say like 145 to like, you know, I guess 150 area is like the best way to, or the best BPM to be around. But yeah, I guess the main takeaway is like when you're making the melody, try and use like tension notes, which is like notes that are just one semitone apart from each other. The 808 is really important. Just finding some crazy weird sounding 808 and then playing with notes that aren't on the root notes and using the like little stutters, I guess. But yeah, these kind of beats are really simple and honestly they're really easy to make, so just have fun with them. And I hope that this video could help you at least get started if you were trying to learn how to make them. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy, and let me know what other tutorials y'all want, and I'll see y'all in the next one.